Car enthusiasts, where are you? There's a new baby in town, the Mercedes-Benz EQS, and this is one of the fanciest EVs ever produced. While its curvaceous bodywork is designed to slip effortlessly through the air for maximum efficiency, its palatial cabin is fitted with luxurious appointments of state-of-the-art features that deliver the all-important wow factor. Nowhere is that more obvious than with the optical glass-covered Hyperscreen dashboard, which contains multiple displays and advanced technology. The true definition of electric luxury. Mercedes has just decided to do their thing. This beast is irresistible. You need to look at these 5 features to believe that this machine's meant for the super rich might have been dropped from another planet. The top 5 Mercedes EQS features, and this will leave you in awe. Number 5. New Mercedes EQS design. The Mercedes EQS looks totally different from any other Mercedes saloon on sale. Rather than a long flat bonnet and a rounded roofline like an S-Class, this whole car looks like one big curve, especially from the side, and the pop-out door handles really add to this smooth look. At the front, the EQS doesn't have a huge chrome grille like most Mercedes saloons. Instead, it gets a blanked-off trim piece like the EQC and the EQA electric cars. The full-width daytime running lights look just like the ones on those cars too, and the intakes of the front bumper are pretty similar to the ones on the S-Class. At the back, the brake lights stretch the whole width of the car, just like one on a Porsche Taycan or the Audi e-tron GT. You get 19-inch wheels as standard, but you can pay extra for wheels up to 22 inches in size. There's also an optional 2-tone paint job if you really want your EQS to stand out. What else do you need on a 21st century unit? The EQS sedan has it all. Number 4. Interior and comfort. Inside, the EQS is lined with beautiful, high-quality materials and outfitted with countless luxury amenities. The roster of desirable features includes extensive ambient interior lighting, headrest pillows for front and rear passengers, and an executive rear seat package. The latter includes adjustable back seats with massage functioning, neck and shoulder heating. It's evident that the new Mercedes EQS has one of the most futuristic interiors of any new car, but its massive infotainment screen makes it a world beater. This large, curved screen unit sweeps almost from A-pillar to A-pillar. Visually impressive, radically easy to operate, and extremely eager to learn, the MBUX Hyperscreen is one of the highlights in the EQS. It represents the emotional intelligence of all electric upper-class models. According to Mercedes, this large curved screen unit stretches from almost the entire width from the left to the right A-pillar. In addition to its sheer size, the high-quality, detail-loving design also provides a wow effect. This aesthetic, high-tech look is the emotional dimension of the MBUX Hyperscreen. Added to this is artificial intelligence, AI, with software capable of learning. The display and operating concept adapts completely to its user and makes personalized suggestions for numerous infotainment, comfort, and vehicle functions. Thanks to the so-called zero layer, the user doesn't have to scroll through submenus or give voice commands. The most important applications are offered in a situational and contextual way of the top level in view, and in this way, numerous operating steps are taken away from the EQS driver. And not only him, the MBUX Hyperscreen is also an attentive assistant for the passenger. He receives his own display and operating area. Number 3. Safety and driver assistance. Inspired by the current focus on health and clean, fresh air, Mercedes equips the EQS with the Energizing Air Control Plus system, which uses a HEPA filter to clean outside air before distributing it throughout the AC system. The system also displays inside and outside particulate levels on the Hyperscreen and makes recommendations about closing windows when the outside air quality is particularly low. The S-Class is no stranger to getting the latest in driver assistance tech, and the EQS comes loaded with 350 sensors to support its myriad assistance systems. The selectable automated driving feature takes over driving in heavy traffic at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour, eliminating one of the most stressful aspects of commuting and freeing the driver to use the time more productively, making calls or surfing the internet. The Drive Pilot system controls speed, following distance, and lane centering, while also observing traffic signs and events, dealing with unexpected events using evasive maneuvering. The driver must maintain readiness to take over when conditions no longer allow for drive pilot operation, and the driver monitoring system ensures that he or she is alert and ready. Should the driver not take over when prompted, the car brakes to a stop and makes an emergency call for help. Number 2. Driving. The new Mercedes EQS is packed with tech that makes it super relaxing to drive. It comes with air suspension as standard, just like the S-Class, so it should soak up bumps effortlessly. You can even remember the location of speed bumps and steep driveways using GPS, and it'll automatically raise the car up next time you drive over them. And there's also plenty of sound deadening packed into the new EQS, so it should be impressively quiet to travel in. The car's Burmeister stereo can even work like a giant pair of noise-canceling headphones to further muffle wind and tire noise. But driving around in total silence can be a bit weird, so Mercedes has given you a couple of custom soundtracks to choose from. There's an ambient noise program called Silver Waves and a sci-fi inspired one called Vivid Flux. And if you want something more exciting, you can download the Roaring Pulse soundtrack that's inspired by weather and erupting volcanoes apparently. You can also get the EQS with the same driver assistance system as the new S-Class. In that car, these can accelerate, steer, brake, and even change lanes for you. Also, like the S-Class, the new EQS will be able to drive itself in specialty-built car parks without anyone in the driver's seat, although there aren't any of these in operation yet. If you're a bit worried about lending your new electric Mercedes to someone else, you can turn on the new beginner mode that limits the top speed to 75 miles per hour. There's also a valet mode with a 50 mile per hour speed limit. This also locks all your settings so no one can mess around with them. Another feature lifted from the S-Class is rear wheel steering. And when you're on a motorway, it steers the rear wheels the same way as the front wheels to make the car feel more stable. At slow speeds, it steers the rear wheels in the opposite direction to the front wheels to help you make tight turns. As standard, the system will only turn the back wheels by up to 4.5 degrees, even though it's mechanically capable of turning them to 10 degrees. The reason? Cash. If you want the full 10-degree capability, which reduces the turning circle by 1 meter, you have to pay Mercedes for an over-the-air software update. And at number 1, engine, transmission, and performance. The EQS features an electric motor mounted on its rear axle that can generate a maximum of 516 horsepower and 611 pound-feet torque. They accelerate from 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds. Opting for the more powerful all-wheel drive model is said to drop the 0 to 60 mile per hour time to 4.1 seconds. Every EQS rides on an adaptive air suspension and rolls on rims that range in size between 19 and 21 inches. Standard rear axle steering systems can angle the rear wheels up to 4.5 degrees, and there's an optional upgrade that can turn them to 10 degrees. This technology is intended to both make the 205.4-inch long sedan easier to maneuver in tight spots and increase its stability at high speeds. Expect the EQS to exhibit a quiet cabin and silken ride quality. So finally, there you are, new machine in town. Have you sat behind the steering wheel of this new baby? What does it look like to drive a new Mercedes EQS sedan? Well, let us know through the comment section below. And also, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more of our amazing content. And please, give us a like and share the video. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for timely updates of our new uploads. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.